What's up, y'all? It's Virginia J, aka Mary J, aka General J of the Mary family, aka Theowolf, and I'm here to talk to you about this new. Well, it's not new. It came out early last year in 2019, but it's new to me because I'm being introduced. I'm rookie new to this man's music. His name is King Braize. He's a Jersey native. Um, I actually found his album because one of my mutuals who encouraged me to start this YouTube channel, she had quoted one of my tweets, and he had went under it and asked if I was willing to review an unsigned artist. And as a artist myself, I said, of course. I love to see everybody eat. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the bigger YouTube channels, it may never get through to independent people. But as an independent artist, I sympathize with not sympathize. Hold on, I empathize with other independent artists. I don't know if he's been in other media outlets, but if he hasn't, he deserves to, truthfully. Um, so like I said, let's talk about this. The album is called Inspire Yourself. It dropped early last year. Like I said, it's about 10 tracks, 34 minutes. It's got the album opener, Be Inspired, which, and now that I think about it, I like the juxtaposition. No, that's not the right word. I like the symmetry of the opening track being called Be Inspired and the outro track being called Inspire Yourself. That's the title track and the closer. I don't know if he did that on purpose, but it's a real subtle detail that I like. So big ups on that. I'm big on small details and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Be Inspired. It's a good opening track. It's real solid. It's got that high energy. It's like if you think of an album as an essay, it's the thesis statement. It talks about just about everything, just to keep yourself grounded, keep yourself focused. It opens up a little bit about his background, but it leaves room for tracks 2 and 3. I want to try, and what's more important to do that? What's more important is one of my favorite tracks off the album because he discusses a lot about his former gang life. Well, I'm not gonna say former, but a conversation we just had on Twitter, I found out he's affiliated. Well, he's part of a gang, and he wants you to go into the album listening to his music rather than expecting you to know that he's a gang member, and then you listen to his music with that in mind. That's smart. I like that. I don't want you all to go into his music thinking, oh, he's a blank rapper. No, go into his music thinking, okay, this is something new. I'm gonna peep it. I'm gonna let you find out for himself about more of that detail because I like the album the first time out. Mind you, a lot of these details I didn't know until I listened to the album or just asked him directly. So give it a fair chance if you're gonna listen. Come From Pain is a solid track. It's the 4th track. Then I like Goldie's interlude, where he kind of opens up a little bit, speaks about the soul. Right now, I like his rapping on the track. It's just the way the chorus is set up. I personally didn't like all that much. It sounded like too much was going on for me. I don't know if that was intentional or if that's just how it worked out best. But that's the only track I really have gripes with. But it's followed by the excellent Same OG. Once again, it brings up the juxtaposition between being a family man and being a gang member. And across the whole album, he's talking about themes like being solid. What do you deal with more as a man, your family or the street life? Recidivism, so to speak, that comes in on the Same OG and Hostage. If you don't know what recidivism is, it's when you become institutionalized and you get out and you go back to a life of crime. That's recidivism. So he touches on topics like that a little bit, and I like that. It's got a real aura of maturity to the album. His features, the people that sing on the album, please hit me up if I'm saying this wrong. I think it's Euphony. She's up here twice. Seashell. And I like that. And Brandon Jarrell, their features, their contributions to the album, or really add some life, some meat to the album. And overall, it's a solid piece. I'd recommend it. It's real thinking music. If you're a writer yourself, you might get inspired by it. inspire yourself. You know what I'm saying? It really does a good job of bringing life to the table. So if you see this, man, keep doing what you're doing, and if y'all want to check him out, I'm gonna drop a link in the description. Peace.
Smoke the birdies in the bush, woke up early, send the push. I'm just barely winning look, but the fence is half open, see the waiting over his book. Leave my foot in the trenches, trying to channel the pain in this spoken.